Hey guys, this is Steph with Dotting with Dragons. Welcome in if you're new, and welcome back if you're returning. I'm happy to have you guys here. I wanted to take another moment just to say thank you for those of you who've been watching the videos and commenting. It's been really fun interacting with you guys, and getting your feedback has been really cool. I wanted to show you something new, and well, new for me. And I realized that a lot of other creators have been showing these Artdots because Artdot's been sending them stuff. But I just wanted to share with you, they've been having these buy one, just all sorts of deals and stuff. So anyway, so I missed out on, there was like this buy one get one deal that they had, and I contacted them because I tried to get it to work and it didn't, and then it expired. And I was like, hey, I would love to, try out your kits, because I've never tried any of their kits. I have been eyeballing these two in particular for a while. And so I was not paid to do this, by the way, but this was, I did get one of these canvases for free from their site because I mentioned the deal and how I couldn't get it to work. So keep an eye out for them. Anyway, I do have quite a few of their other products though, so I'm interested to see. So both of these kits are not like new kits, but I've never seen anyone unbox like this water tiger, this one in particular. I have never seen anyone unbox. So I wanted to share this one in particular because I know it helps me when I'm trying to figure out if something's for me or not. And also this In the Sun kit. Also, I just want to say, our neighborhood kids are outside having a blast. I promise nobody is being unalived. They're just, that's how they play, and that's cool. But so if you hear random screaming in the background, it is not anything bad. It is just kids having fun in the October Florida weather as it's cooling down. So yay. But anyway, so I really wanted to show you guys this water tiger kit because it was, since it released, it really spoke to me. It is called Water Tiger. And then Warm in the Sun, this cat face, can we just, oh my God, okay? And I know there's like a person or a fairy or something in this, and I'm not 100% decided if I'm going to, I think I might end up just, this was my free canvas, okay? So I'm not sure, but I think I might end up painting that person out of this. I love the colors in this one, so I just couldn't. So anyway, you can notice these tubes are really cool. This is a stretchy band. I don't know. I think this is a really cool idea. This kit, and it changes. Now these kits were originally $49.99 on their site. I will have them linked below. They are from the same artist. So this, and also this is my first time unboxing ever getting an Artdot kit, so that's cool. They're both the same size, 47.5 centimeters by 70 centimeters. They do say that they are for advanced diamond painters. Now, I'm not 100% sure what their definition of advanced is. I know a lot of companies, it will be their size. I don't know. This one got a little crunched in the mail. This was kind of weird, actually. These came in a very, very flimsy box. And so that's why this got crunched here. They also came separately from each other. So that was kind of weird as well. I'm going to start with Water Tiger because quite frankly, this is the one that, oh man, so it's kind of cool. You can sort of see some of the original artwork. I love how it wraps around the tube. So this is cool. It has like the instructions for like how to do it. I feel like this is very giftable, and especially as we head up into that season. Oh, here's the original artwork right here. Just absolutely gorgeous. I love tigers, this whole thing. It was a whole vibe. So let me see. Okay, so it popped out pretty easy. Oh, look at that. Okay, so you guys know these trays. Is it a crack? No, that's not a crack. I actually bought the 60-piece set of these after they improved the design so that you could actually open the lid recently, and the channel's namesake, the dragon, whom I refer to, I was dotting with him and he jumped off my chair onto my desk, and this flopped off the table, and I got one with a big crack in it now. So these acrylic trays do feel kind of flimsy, but if you don't have a lizard that's, well, he's a bearded dragon, right? So apparently he thought it was time to learn to fly. So maybe you wouldn't have issues then. Okay, so I got drills. I'm gonna dump this out and see what all is coming out of here. Okay. And this is a really nice cardboard tube. Huh. I don't normally store my diamond paintings in these, but holy cow, that's pretty cool. All right, so I got a couple more of these little trays. These are exactly the same trays that come in this 60-piece set. Actually, I have a couple of them right here that I haven't kitted down yet. This came in the set. I put my own label on it. And these are some specialty drills that I just have to put in my specialty drill storage. But they're actually pretty nice to work with. My Soup Night Rinland kit, I recently did this. So these are Jada Gem Shop drills. And as you can see, I mean, they line up really nicely. You can use this. I don't normally use this kind of thing, but occasionally it was nice. So let's see. No, these are not the ones cracked. I think the ones cracked are in the other. They're in the other. They're back in the case. I did buy a ink pad storage for them to see if maybe I could find a shelf that would work. All right, so we've got some sharp tweezers. I like that they're angled. I use tweezers a lot in my paintings to pick things off the canvas or whatever. Drills, putty, random crap. You know how it goes. This is cool. So these are the release papers. As you can see, they're pretty thin. They appear to be double-sided. And there's a lot of them. They smell a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. They do smell a little weird. That's cool. That's a different type of A6 release paper. Okay. Cool. So you can see that. All right, that's quite a lot of release paper. So I'll have to try that. I don't normally use release papers, but thank you for being a part of our story. Dear friend, your support means the world to us, and we couldn't have created this beautiful masterpiece without your inspiration and each drill placement you made. Whatever you need, we're here, always ready to listen and stand by you. Wish you a nice day, Artdot. And then there's a 1-year warranty. Okay. After sales service, coverage for loss, mix-up, or spillage, scan the code, register for warranty, and premium support. Okay, so I'm going to want to register these kits. That is for sure. I think it's kind of funny. They're like, whatever you need, we're here. We're always here, ready to listen and stand by you. But then they're like, boom, 1-year warranty. We're ready to always be here for you for 1 year from purchase date. No, I'm just kidding. For those of you who have been here for a little bit, I'm a little sarcastic, so. Okay. Ooh, this is like very liquidy. Like there's some kind of fluid in here. That's an interesting container to put it in. It's a little scrunch. Diamond painting sealer. Stay shiny, rapid curing, safe and non-toxic, 80 mils. Huh. And then the little card. It's like a little plastic card. That's cool. So you put it on, you spread it, and then you let it dry for a while. Interesting. So I will have to try this. I'll probably end up trying it on a smaller project. I love my Minwax polyacrylic. See? I thought about it and I said it right. Okay, so here's our drills. Lout 70 by 47.5 32. Artdot 38.03 38.12. Okay. So apparently Lout is some kind of reference to probably the name of the kit. WT is probably like Water Tiger. Hold on a sec. Maybe that's the artist initials. Well, it does have the actual here, this code. Does it say the artist name on here? Both of these were from the same artist. Oh, Louise Goalby. Oh, okay. So the LOU is for the first 3 initials of the artist's first name, Louise. So LOU, and then Water Tiger. Okay, cool. We'll have to see if that works the same with the cat one. Okay, so here's our drills. I do see some specials. I see some ABs in here. There's like a taupe AB, a yellow AB. These drills look pretty nice. I was seeing about some of these content creators were finding that there was like a powder coating on the drills, and then I heard that they stopped doing that, and that is when I considered, okay, maybe we can try this. Interesting. Okay, so the canvas is poured glue. It is very sticky. The cover sheet is very, very thin. Reminds me a lot of like the old Diamond Art Club canvases, and as you can see, like it's really quite stuck on here. I like that they have their branding at the top. I like the legend being on two parts of the canvas, here at this end and here at this end. And then we have Water Tiger, rendered by Artdot. The name, the SKU, the shape. Oh, that's cool that they have all that down here. All the information. And then here looks like their socials and their support, their website. So as I have you, oops, sorry about the bump there. As I have you up close to here, you can see this drill field is pretty darn clear. I see a lot of light colors on the canvas. This is a weird one. I've never seen anything like that, that yellow. If this printing were not as clear as it is, I could see some of these symbols being real trouble. But luckily, this is crystal clear. Oh my gosh, I love that. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Ooh, okay. So this canvas mostly, oh, we got more. I didn't realize. It's a tiny little tool. Oh, it's not really coming. Sorry, before I get into this tiger, which you can see behind me, there is quite a bit of confetti. And mixed with a little bit of color blocking. So you get one of these super standard pens, and then you get a couple of heart-shaped waxes, and just don't forget to lift this up so that you can use it. I don't remember the last time I've tried using their silicone wax. I know we call it wax, but it's not really wax. It's like some kind of silicone. Anyway, so that's that. That's really basic and cool. I love that they put these trays with it though, trays. So anyway, as you can see, this piece is, I love that I love the size of this. This is really cool. It's easy to show you in camera. I really love the details here. Whether or not this is gonna render out, how it's gonna look once the drills are down is going to be the test. So I think what I'm gonna do, oh, look at that original artwork. Isn't that so cool? I love the koi fish around it and the, I forget what they call those in the background. That's so cool. And then these are all individual stickers. So you can do with that what you will. I will take this whole entire thing and just like glue it in my logbook. Oh gosh, I really love this. I love the water effect. Water always needs like a ton of confetti to make it look good. I do see some color blocking, which is like this here up in the sky. You can see there's one big chunk of this color. And then the confetti, well, look at the tiger's face. Okay, tons of different color changes in a small area. So this is really cool, guys. I'm cautiously optimistic about this cover sheet plastic. I usually like to work off the plastic, but this literally feels like it will rip. Let me see. No, I'm trying to twist it. Okay, this is so cool. I need to work on this before year's out. Okay, stay tuned. I'm gonna try to get to this one in the next couple months because I'm like really curious about these Artdot canvases because they are starting to come out with so many different beautiful pieces of work, and I'm like, but if they don't turn out well, let's see. Okay, so we do have the DMCs. Let's see about those specials. So it looks like they denote them here. 1, 2, 3, 5200, 613, and 445. I know at least 2 of those were ABs. I'm assuming the other one is as well. Let's see. Yep, Oh, I got an AB, a white AB in here, the taupe right here, and the yellow. So no fairy dust. If you have some in your own collection, that'd be easy to do though. And let's see. Looks like we've got 44 colors, so that's pretty cool. So where are those ABs? Because like I said, this canvas, I haven't seen anybody unbox this canvas yet. So where are the ABs? We've got a white 6, so that's your white 5200 AB. And then we've got like a gray blue asterisk for the 613. That's going to be the taupe. I never say that word right. And then a yellow circle with a star in it is going to be the yellow. So, oh wow. Okay. So the white 6 is pretty easy to pick up on. Basically, anywhere on this canvas that you see white is going to be that AB. Yeah. Okay. So that's pretty cool. So this symbol right here, you can see, okay, this kind of, okay, so this would drive me a little crazy. So you can see right here on the sticker sheet, it's like the taupe color that we know with the blue star in the middle. But on the canvas, it looks like an off-white with a blue star. So that might be kind of hard to pick up between your stickers and whatnot. And let me share with you. Okay, so that white AB, guys, we've got it here in the face. We've got it in the teeth. We've got it highlighting down here. We've got it here in the sun. We've got it around the paw and the arm. Okay, I just don't want to miss that before we're done. Okay, and that's basically it for the white 5200. But that taupe AB is going to be everywhere. So we've got it up here in the sky. Let me get you down a little bit closer maybe. Okay, I'm trying to get away from all the glare. I'm sorry. Okay, so we've got it here in the sky. Okay, all that little symbol, and then here, and here, and here, and we've got it over here. So this right here is, I believe, our first koi fish is up here, and then here. So it's highlighting those fish, and then where else do we have this? Taupe. It's a lot of it is in the bottom part of the canvas. So we've got a lot of it like coming through the water here, like the water. This is A, that's not it, but like anything like this. Okay, so it's kind of hard to see, and then it goes all the way down and around. It's in here, it's sprinkled throughout all this water. And your fish, and then your yellow AB, get ready for this. Okay, your yellow AB is literally in the whole sky, like here. It's all huge color blocking. I'm not a huge like AB color blocking fan, but I digress. And then it's all here. It's like highlighting this tiger's back. It's not there, a little bit here, a little bit under near the belly, a little bit here in the water crest. Yeah, that's cool. And then it's here too. So this is like, this very much is, for me, reminiscent of like a Yume piece, which I absolutely love Yume. They're primarily, she is licensed through Diamond Art Club. But this is just so cool. I love it how it's in this panel style. So stay tuned for this because I need to, I've been working on a lot of new to me shops and canvases this year. And I'd like to keep that rolling. It is late October. It's not quite Halloween yet, but we are getting there. So now I'm going to share with you this canvas. I'm not going to go over as quite much detail, but hopefully, ooh, we got some crinkle, some wrinkling where the tube was. Well, it's a good thing it came in this really cool tube. Okay, cool. That's it. So I'm just going to briefly talk about what I've got in here. We've got drills. Absolutely beautiful greens. This is a lot. This doesn't feel like as many, but okay. We've got our colors. There is that original artwork. Is that not just adorable? That cat with that fangs, so cute. And this little fairy person in the sun with the flowers sitting here. This whole thing was like, oh no, I miss my kitty. And so we've got two specials, a 613 and a 3866 down here. These are probably going to be ABs, the letters D and C. So there's not as many colors on this kit, Okay, once again, we have this pouch. Let me back you out a little bit. I was worried there for a second because this comes like squished like this, and I know that we have this covered, but it came like that, and it just came out like this. So I would say, hey, Artdot, be mindful of how, because you're putting this in this kind of container, and that's really cool, but that you're trying to sell your sealer, but this makes me nervous with some murder tweezers, okay? That's kind of a recipe for disaster. Okay, so here we have, interesting, so this is more release paper, except this is not labeled. This is not labeled on here. We got another pen and blue piece of wax. We got another couple of trays. That's super cool. I will add these to the others. Yeah, and they're able to open and close, so they must be using the improved design with the trays that you're kitting up. And these, honestly, these little ones, I'm usually love to multi-place in my big, like, Bijou Bliss trays. These are like the original size. These are usually my go-to. So you can see the size difference here. This is quite long, and these are quite small. But for I just finished a really confetti heavy piece, and I gotta tell you, these little ones, they were so nice for that. It just, they were actually, I was really happy with that. And then we got our thank you card again. So let's just look at the canvas here. So, oh, okay. This, I don't think I've seen this unboxed either. Let me see if I can maybe try to turn this lamp so it's less glare. There we go. I'm saying, because I'm looking at the cat's face. And I'm seeing like a lot of green in his face, which makes sense. It's kind of like this yellow green light. Okay, so this canvas has a lot more color blocking than the other one did. Look at all these huge patches of color. Okay, so this one will go a lot quicker for me anyway. I love those pops of like pinks and red. And once again, we've got some really good clarity in our symbols here. I mean, I am not a fan when companies use red in their symbols. I work on a lot of like budget kits from Michaels, and I've worked from some that are from Leisure Arts and Hobby Lobby and stuff. And I've had a lot of trouble with red symbols, but look at the clarity, guys, of that symbol, those symbols. That's crazy. So get yourself some good lighting, which you should anyway. And do right by yourself. Okay, this is adorable. This just made me think of my kitty. She's passed on now. It's been about 1.5 years, and she was my soul kitty, first kitty, and my soul kitty. So I miss her a lot, and this just reminded me a lot of her. So we do have quite a bit of wrinkling and stuff on these edges, but luckily they look like I don't think they're serged. I think this is just like how they cut the fabric, because I don't see any actual serging in that corner there. But so that's kind of funny, but I'm not super worried about that. This is definitely a canvas that I would paint the border of it black. The border isn't that big. It's not a huge thick border. I love that. So anyway, so for our specials here, we have, oops, there goes that. We have the letters D and C, okay? So D and C, and let me see if I can see those in our pack here somewhere. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to turn this light back on so I can, wait, oh. I mean, just flip it around. It was actually on the whole time. All right, let's see. Oh, I see one. So one of them is like that really pale yellow. So that's pretty cool. Oh, and then I do see some trash drills. I'm seeing some funky cut squares. Oh, and then I just saw a loose AB in here. So hopefully everybody sticks in their correct spot. It looks like a green. which doesn't surprise me considering the artwork. Let's see. Nope, I cannot see it, and I am too stubborn to open these up. If you guys leave a comment like that going through the drill chain is like really important to you, I'm happy to do it. I just, for sake of getting them back in. All right, so labeling here, we've got SMWITS. So the name of the piece is, what was it again? Warm in the Sun. So WITS, so that's Warm in the Sun. So SMG must be the name of the artist. Let's see. Warm in the Sun, Simone Gru. Wait, are they the same? I thought they were the same artist. They're not. They're two different artists. I thought I got the same artist. I guess not. Okay, so that's where the SM Simone and then G comes from on that labeling. I think that's cool. They include, they include that as part of their labeling system. Because if you're not going to outright put the name of it somewhere on here, at least every drill pack has the name and has Artdot, you know. And then of course we've got like, what is this? 11, 12, 12, 12. Number 12 is 648. So that's cool. Like, not only do they label the bags for you, but they also give you the DMC on the bag. I mean, they gave you the DMC on the schematic, but still. All right, let's look for those specials, C and D. Because again, I don't think I've seen anybody do this one either, but I may have missed someone doing this one. I feel like I've looked for the water tiger because, you know, like that's part of why I do what I do on this channel, guys, is I want to see stuff before I invest to get stuff. And if I don't see it, sometimes it's like kind of frustrating. So I like to see up close views. Okay, so AB, the ABC, the ABC. Okay, I'm not trying to make funny, guys. I'm just mean the Aurora Borealis, that is the C symbol. Okay, so if we back you out here, here's our kitty. This is our kitty's back in the sun. Okay, that's the little fairy person, and it goes all the way down here. Let me zoom you out. So this is all AB that kind of curls up and then around and then the top of the cat's tail. So really where the light is hitting it. And then down here. And then of course we've got the C going up here a little bit in the cat. And then, where is that D? So the C is going to be that like really light yellow. And then I see it down here in the flower petals. As far as D, that'll be interesting to see how that face renders with that, what symbol is that? It's like a green flower, 898. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that even though it's green here, pretty sure 898 is a brown. Okay, where's D? Where's the other AB here? Where's D? Let me bring it up a little bit closer. There's certain suspect areas, right, that you expected to see, like shiny places that would make sense in the artwork, and that's where you hope to see these kinds of specials, and it really does draw your attention to the area. But wow, am I just blind, or why am I not seeing this symbol, guys? I'm like looking. Oh, here we go. What? That's weird. Okay, it's pink. It's really pink. Look. See, it's D right there next to my thumb. Sorry, I was working in the garden, so got a little in my thumb. But okay, so now that I know what that is, oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so that's just me though, guys. Sometimes I take a little bit. All right, so the pink D. Okay, we've got it again. It's around the tail, and it's kind of through here, and then it's here, and it's here, and it's a little bit shiny, like up here. And then I see a little bit around this side of the cat over here. I'm not seeing any blocking for this the way that I saw the blocking for the other one. And you know what else? I'm kind of wondering that. So 38 to 66 is, I believe, like a taupe color. And 613 must be more the yellow, because I only see 2 specials in this kit. I'm not sure why I saw a green AB floating around in here. Maybe that was just, well, obviously it's probably just a mistake, but yeah. So interesting. Yeah, I got the AB right here. That yellowy one right here next to my finger. Interesting. Of course, maybe I would know if I opened up the drills, but oh, is that? Okay, hopefully that's not loose too. But I'm too stubborn because I won't ever get it back in. So what I'm gonna do with these is, because they have, or they don't have like the outright name of the kit, I have a little label printer, which is very basic. Got it on Amazon. It is this, and I know there's a lot like this. And it's just a little thermal printer, and what it does is it just gives me a super basic black and white label, and it can come out, the labels can be pretty you can see here, like that's about how wide they are, and they can go long. Like I printed some pretty long labels on this. But anyway, so I just load, this is an app. It's all done through apps now in your phone. So it makes it easy. I just turn this on and connect it to my phone app, and I'm trying to see if I can get like the name of it here. Yeah. And then I just, you know, save a picture of the original artwork and then have it print out on this, and then boom, I stick that on here. So it works really well for my Jaded Gem Shop kits, because she doesn't ever, you know, have like the actual like label, like the name of it on there. So that helps me a lot to find things. So these were my Artdot unboxings. I'm gonna back you out a little bit here. If you have any questions about these in particular, or like I said, if you want to see drill trains in the future, I'm more than happy to do them. I just, when it comes to if it's just for me, I won't do them because I'll never get them back in. But I'm more than willing to and very happy to do it for others, especially with these kits, because I haven't seen anybody unbox these. And once again, these, I am not sent these. You know, these are my own kits that I got. So yeah, definitely go check out their other artwork though. They are supposedly like anti-AI artwork right now. They're not, none of their images are artwork, and they have really cool artist profiles actually on their websites. And I kind of enjoyed seeing that. So yeah, definitely check out some of these kits. These were really cool. Like I said, they were $49.99 US, and even cheaper than that because they're always having sales. So technically each one of these was like 25 bucks. And you get a lot for it accessory wise. Like now I have 6 of these trays, and honestly I can see a lot of people getting, you know, quite a collection of these trays anyway. I'm excited to try out the sealer. I won't be trying it out, probably not on these kits, because they are both square kits, and I prefer to do it on rounds and small projects. So anyways, all that to say, stay tuned. It is my goal to try to work on this one before the end of the year. I've got some kits for jingle drills that I want to work on. I've got a new Eternal Spring Dragon kit that I want to work on from JAC, and I definitely want to prioritize an Artdot kit because I have never worked on one, but I use their storage and I have one of their lights and, you know, their tools and stuff and their putties. So it'll be really interesting to see how it goes. Anyways, leave me a comment if you enjoyed this video, what you think. Have you gotten any of these? What do you think about their tray upgrades? Because I know they were making a 15-piece set earlier this year, and you like, like Miss Coffee is a creator, for instance, who got one of their sets and you couldn't like open the trays, but clearly they have fixed that issue now. So this is really smooth experience. And like I said, I just used a whole set of these on a Jaded Gem Shop kit that I had for Drills and Chills, and I had no issues with these. The only thing that was a little stinky that I didn't like was I wish that the sides were a little bit taller so that I could put my labels on easier, because the only side you can put the label on is this side, because this side is like marginally, I don't know if you can tell, this top is like marginally shorter, and it's just short enough to be crappy on labels. But then when you grab the tray, like I'm right-handed, so I don't know if that matters, but when I grab the tray, you know, I see the label like this, and then I pick it up and I want to pull the cover off this way, but instead it pulls off back. So when I go to grab a tray, sometimes I press it and could open it. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So give this video a like and consider subscribing if you would, please. It's a free way to help the channel and lets me know that this is the kind of stuff that you guys like seeing. More than happy, like I said, to do drill trains in the future. Just let me know in the comments. I've been kind of waffling on that. But yeah, just let me know. These are two super cool kits, and I really hope that they work up as cool as they look like they will. So anyway, stay tuned for that, and I'll be sure to do a dedicated post review on these because they'll be my first Artdot kits. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye!